If you're doing it the wrong way, why would you proceed to continue? You didn't follow directions.
I gotta shade it in.
No. That image cannot even be there. That's not okay. It's not possible.
Like similar like this.
No.
Restart.
You have to restart, bro.
You don't think I can resurrect?
I want you to say, okay, what did I do wrong here? And how can I fix it? That needle is gonna hit the skin, and every bit, you're gonna be able to see it coming through.
So I'm eliminated? I didn't know that's how the game was going.
Thumb right here, index right here. I'm gonna come in. Like I said, you literally have to see. Yo, why are you looking at it? Bro, come on.
You gotta get closer.
You literally have to see. Abel, that needle is gonna hit the skin, and every bit, you're gonna be able to see it coming through. Watch. I'm gonna stop right there, right? Cool. All that came out. I'm not gonna dip my other ink real quick. I feel confident enough that there's enough ink. You see, I'm literally able to watch my needle and the ink. I literally saw everything. You have to be able to see it. If you're not able to see the actual ink go in the skin and the flow of it, that means you're going too fast, you're not going deep enough. Look, watch. I'm able to see the flow. You see that? Watch, I'm gonna pull this longer one. You're able to see every bit of it. Look, I'm only gonna tap it very lightly. I'm also gonna fix how I'm tapping it so I don't tap it at the same black spot. Now, I'm gonna come in, same thing over and over again. I'm not gonna go back and go on a line again. I'm just gonna make sure I do every single line all the way through. Make sure you're able to see every single line in there. I keep repeating that because you can literally watch it. If you're not watching it, that means you're not going the right depth, the right speed. I should have re-dipped my ink, but I felt confident enough there was enough, and there was. Reposition yourself. Put a piece of paper if you feel like it's gonna go away. Do you get what I mean? Right. Put a piece of paper and just. Now I have my two circles right here. Those circles they have to be perfect, but they don't have to be all the way there. You just got to be there so you know where to not fill in. Hey, I hope you watch that. Turn it off and you can get to it.
I heard that, bro.
What did you hear?
I heard you're fucked.
No, I didn't say that. That was him. He said fuck.
Oh, I was like, damn, I might as well give up.
Fucked up. T-shirt, I fucked up. Everybody say half of my answer.
All right, guys. Everybody is tattooing. I'm about to come over here and look over everybody's work. One thing is, right now, I know everybody does not know how to do it, but that's not the point of this task. The point of this task was to see if the information I gave you, just the brief information I gave you, and if you can follow them, and if you're able to understand what and take in the knowledge. And see if you're not gonna give up without me even giving guidance. See if you're able to do it, because I'm gonna be over there tattooing. I'm not gonna be able to be there every single time. So I'm gonna start with Ty over here. Ty, okay, stop for a second. Let's assess real quick. Okay, so as we can see, they're very quite shaky. We can definitely tell you have went over it a couple of times. We can feel it that it's quite rough, especially right there. That would hurt. That would definitely hurt a client. How do you feel?
Nah, at first when I started up here,
Yes.
this was like the first couple lines I did, and like I didn't realize how fast that shit was gonna pull me, so my hands were definitely a little bit shaky. I don't know. I feel like I got like confident. Like as I going through now, I feel like if I were to restart right now with having already gone through it, I've done better. But I do get what you're saying. I did just notice that I ran my hands over it when I was putting the alcohol on. I can feel that. I can feel it on my skin.
Okay, I want to ask, what is one thing you think you can do better? Or what is one thing you think you can ask me to get better at?
One thing I can do better is I gotta keep my hands more still. And also the thing to you is, I know you said to put your hands like this, but if my hands aren't completely comfortable like this, is it all right to like move around, see if I can find the best spot for me?
Yes, of course, of course. That is completely fine.
Thank you.
Okay, so I will say this: that's you cannot. However many times you go over that, you will not be able to fix it, right?
Okay.
So the best thing I would advise you to do is go over there, see what Braden's doing, look at his, assess from yours, get his opinions, get some opinions. Oh yeah, he's right there. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so Braden's done, almost done too. So let's assess. Do you guys mind feeling both of your guys take off the gloves and?
You're not doing bad.
Oh yeah, nah, his shit's smooth. I can't lie. The only thing is a little bit right here, but that's it.
No. So I know right here is I went back over it twice, and I didn't even. So not only did I go over it too hard, so it became textured, I also didn't get the line exactly down. So it's not only thicker, it's not even like perfect.
Yeah, that's what I did right here on my stuff too. I had the same problem.
Remember, when you take criticism, it's never nothing personal. I want you to tell him something that he can work better on.
One thing I would say you could work better on is, I would say this is more of a confidence issue, is because I can see that you had to go over these multiple times. I would say another thing is it doesn't look as though you're following through on your swipes. So like when you start at the top here, you kind of stop before you hit another line here. I would say follow through until you touch that line and maybe come back out, you know?
Okay, same thing. Can you please give him some criticism?
The only thing I can really see is like, yeah, the same thing as me. As like the stem I had is going over it and then getting scared and just going right back up.
Literally.
But other than that, you're good. Just like the little things down here.
I know.
I had those as well.
Right.
So would you guys,
just our hand steady.
how would you guys like to proceed to the butterfly, or what are you thinking? I definitely say, Ty, you definitely should.
I can't. There's nothing I can do to fix
there's
it.
nothing.
I have to redo it completely. So I
Yes,
think I will move on.
Ty, I'd say you should move on.
I would say if I go over this, there's maybe like 2 lines I could fix up without like damaging the skin, but I don't want to keep going over the same lines. And
No worries. If you want to move on to the next task, figure out where you're gonna place that butterfly. I'll go grab that for you.
Definitely.
Then place that there. I'm gonna look at their work. And one thing is, guys, same thing. It's the confidence thing. Look at your image over, right? Look at theirs. Also talk about it before you do it. Trace it. Also make that sound. You want to hear that sound. You don't want to be. Then stop. You want to all the way through.
Watching you do your line definitely helped me, because sometimes I felt like if I wasn't going fast enough with my line, the needle was gonna like go too fast. So watching you do it definitely gave me the confidence to know you can go at your own pace. You know?
Yes. One thing is, for this next one, I'm gonna show you a little bit more how to do some of these lines. Okay. Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna go grab them for you. Okay. Okay, Tay. I want you to show me what you got so. Show me what you got so. Show me what you got so far. Okay.
It's shaky, but only the insides are my work. Most of these are you guys' work.
So one thing I'll say right now is, right, do not feel like you're doing bad. Don't feel like nothing, okay? Because just finish those lines, right? And fill these spots in. Fill the spots that need to be filled in, right? And then come back to those lines to make it. So with butterflies, right? We're starting out with very thin lines. You can go thicker as you fix them. You get what I mean? That's why we're doing butterflies. So don't be discouraged or nothing like that, okay? So please stay with it. Just do the lines that need to be there, and we'll move on to the next step. When you're ready for the next step, just let me know. You get what I mean? The more questions you ask, the more you'll learn. The more easier it gets. So I got Moo over here. Moo, tell me a little bit more about what you're doing? Can you stop for a second? Okay, so one thing I will say is, right, if you're doing it the wrong way, why would you proceed to continue? Can we wipe that down real quick? Stop the machine and wipe it down. Here, put your machine over here. Down, put some Aquaphor on it, and clean it up.
When I redid my thing, like I'm probably gonna try this one too. But
Okay, so can you tell me about your thought process on that? Why did you continue to keep going, even if you know you were doing it wrong? As we have stated that if you feel like you're not doing it correct, or if you need help, please let me know, and I can tell you or guide you a little bit more on what you need to do.
I'm not finished yet.
I know, but you didn't follow directions. Do you get what I mean? Would you be happy doing that on a person?
No, it's I gotta shade it in.
No. It's not that. I don't want you to say you got to do this, got to do that. I want you to say, okay, what did I do wrong here, and how can I fix it? Because here, what happened was you didn't follow the stencil. You get what I mean? You thought you knew how to follow the stencil. One thing is, you don't want to think you know how to do it or think you see it. You want to do exactly what's on there. Do you get what I mean? So you'll definitely have to do a new one. I would really say flip to the other. I wouldn't even do this one. I would say flip to the other side, make a new one, and place it again. One thing is, maybe you have to move to the other side so you get better sitting, better lighting. Bro, but please ask questions, because that's very not okay. Please stop and assess him real quick. I want you to give him thoughts. I want you to show him yours.
Session time.
Guys, can we assess his real quick?
Damn, bro. That doesn't even look like this,
Yes.
bro. This is nothing like this, bro. It's not done, though.
He's not following directions. First off, he's thinking that he knows where the lines are. It's not that. Don't do that. Follow exactly what's there. Guys, remember, you're just tracing. If you cannot even trace, this cannot work.
Right. So I would say one thing I noticed off rip is the fact that these lines aren't even like defined enough for you to know like where to shade out. And I would say you should have started with the line work, then went in with the shading. Because even right here, it's not even like a full circle.
One main thing is he went too fast. We can say that. He went too fast. He can definitely just start over, but that's something we cannot, that it can't happen. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're just tracing. I want that image to be there. If that image cannot even be there, that's not okay. You get what I mean? Let's at least get the outline in there. Okay, some lines are wiggly. It's okay. You get what I mean? But you got the image on there. Come on, guys. Let's try that again, okay? It's not possible.
Like similar like this.
No.
You gotta restart.
You have to restart,
bro.
Bro,
You don't have the shape.
you don't
no
think
more.
I can resurrect? Yo.
Nah.
So this is the part we're talking about, teaching part. You can't go against how we were saying. Do you get what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
Favorite restaurant's crazy, but I ain't gonna lie, that was definitely one where it was like mom was taking me there.
Bro,
Smiles all around.
What's it
Nobody
called?
was sad.
Friendlies.
Tell me.
oh, never
You ain't
mind.
never had Friendlies?
Bro, I'm Asian.
You can ask for it.
Where the bro nigga ice cream?
Favorite restaurant's crazy, but I ain't gonna lie, that was definitely one where it was like mom was taking me there.
Bro,
Smiles all around.
What's it
Nobody
called?
was sad.
Friendlies.
Tell me.
Oh, never
You ain't
mind.
never had Friendlies?
Bro, I'm Asian.
You can ask for it.
Where the bro nigga ice cream?
Straighter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I see what you mean. Like I'm shaking a little. Yeah. Alright.
Like you shaking, bro. You nervous?
Not even.
Okay. Alright. My boy Tay cooking right now.
Yeah.
Tay's doing good. He's just misfollowed the directions one time with going in the inside, but it's okay because we're gonna come in with that shading. As long as you fill out the outside the correct way, leave two circles on the bottom, 3 circles on the top, each side, fill in the middle. Let's look over all of the fake skin. Wipe it more, bro. Clean it off more. Okay. Give me all of yours. So Braden's, nose, eyes.
You can do circles with the paper towel.
So Zai, I want you to look at them too. So you can see the ones I did. I did one of these, top. I did that one, and I think I did this whole thing on this side. Moo. Okay, so after the whole thing today and how it went, I'm gonna assess it from this whole experience. Okay, so I definitely think Moo did the worst. As far as in tattooing and even as in the whole performance of this whole day. I definitely don't think we're gonna proceed with you, bro. I don't think we can work together. One thing is, I definitely see potential, definitely in Tay, and Braden. Ty, you're definitely heavy-handed, but we can definitely fix that. I want to ask, who's gonna come in tomorrow? Okay, so one thing is, right, I understand with this 550, especially for you, Tay. I understand that you're not working. Work can be hard, right? But talk to me, right? Talk to me personally. We can figure it out. Do you get what I mean? If I just need you to be here. You get what I mean? I also know transportation is not the best for you. But just text me in the morning or something. You get what I mean? I live on the north side. I can get you here. Just think of it like that. But you have to really dedicate yourself. You worked hard today. You worked hard today. I really think you worked hard today. You were lost today. I don't...
Show me that. It ain't bad though.
But that's the thing, right? That's their first one. That's his first one. That's his first one. That's your second one. And that's your first one.
I was rushing. My bad.
Damn.
So I'm eliminated? I didn't know that's how the game was going. I thought
It was
I thought it
us.
was 2 weeks.
No, it was gonna be assessment for today.
I thought it was a 2 week
when you said that.
Yeah. Pop the balloon.
If you guys have any other opinions you want to give to him,
It
you
was a good
can.
run. Hype me up, chat.
I would say like any opinion I got would only be like just try to take criticism, like, because obviously even if they are only a weekend, it's only your first day, so like you were kind of more combative than.
All right, bro. How you feeling after getting eliminated?
Got eliminated, man.
Let me see the other side.
Oh, Tay, I think it's
Other side, it's not done.
Not done. All right, bro.
But
How you feeling though?
I feel good. Came out here. Everybody competing. We had a good run. You feel me? We working hard. Everybody was dedicated. So I can't.
What you think you could have did better today, bro?
Today, I feel like just being more patient,
Right.
and consistent. Because, like, a butterfly is hard to start. I ain't been tattooing in a while, so just
Right.
gotta get used to that shit. Look how the line be.
What do you take from today, bro?
From today,
What
I
you
just
gonna
wanna keep going.
Right.
Time go by fast, so while you young, just keep having fun.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I learned.
Yeah, bro. Not giving up on you, bro. I think you can still do something big in life, man. I don't think tattooing is the route for you, though,
Go
bro.
pick up the toolbox.
All right, guys. This is Braden's. This is Tay's. This is Ty's. Just by overall looking at them. For the butterfly, let's see. This is Braden's. We got Tay's butterfly. Tay, you didn't finish it.
I was trying to leave your artwork out. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't
Okay. You should have. Okay, yeah, I did do that side. But I think that automatically gives only these two as a contender because you did not finish that one. Out of those two, as we can see, Braden does have the neater lines. We'll give that up to Braden. Let's move on to the loyalty. Okay, so for Braden's, even for the butterfly, I can't feel much. And for the loyalty, it's really good. For his first try, that's solid. Okay, let's assess Taze. Taze is not deep, but it's not all the way filled in, as you can see. It's what happened was he went slower, he went faster. He looked more, he went faster. Because they're same stencil. His is bulky, his is thinner. Now let's judge Ty's. We got Ty's loyalty right here compared to Braden's. Ty's is, okay, less deeper, but from the last one of his butterfly. Still very thick. One thing is, he's still shaking. He still hasn't figured out a best sitting position and holding position. You have to figure that out first. Compared to Taze, let's see which one did it better. My opinion, it is gonna be Taze. Just because even though his is bolder, yours is Ty's is a little bit more shakier and a little bit more deeper, which that would be even more of a problem. That would just be bold. So out of the loyalty one, Braden does take that one for both of them. Let's go for the cherries. We got Tay's cherry. It is not deep. It is all right. Let's go to Ty's cherry. It is quite deep and it's very, very shaky. Let's go to Braden's. His is very thin, but it can still go over to hit some lines. So I will still, it's out of these two. Just because he didn't fill in the stars, I will have to give it to Braden. I don't like when these stars are filled in. So this one is gonna be straight off of opinion. But I like the lines on here better. I don't like the stars. The lines on here are much better though, because he did a couple of double takes. This one is a little bit more better. I still don't know which one to give it up for that one. I'll have Zai come over here and pick for that one.
Let's see what we're talking about.
The cherries.
I think I'm gonna give it to Tay. Braden's line's a little bit more wobbly. The stars are not working in Tay's favor, but his cherries in general look a little bit more clean. Okay. I think I would be more happy with that.
Okay, I think I will go with Tay with that cherry too then. Okay, so butterfly, Braden, cherry, Tay, loyalty, Braden got that one. My boy Ty, one thing is, out of the images, he got the image down. That's the main thing. It's today he did it without help, without much guidance, and you guys were able to do it. That's the main thing I wanted you guys to focus on. See if you could even trace a freaking image. You get what I mean? The basics of. So we can definitely always work on, technical applications, things like that, but gotta get the basics down. But I think you guys did great today. I'll start by you, Ty. Tell me a little bit of your thought process for this one. Let's start off with the cherry. How did you feel about that one?
Cherry, that was the first one we did, so I was just a little nervous. I think that's why my hands were the most wobbly on this one than any of the other ones. Other than that, I thought the cherries were cool. The one I liked the least was the loyalty, bro. I can't lie.
Can you tell me a little bit more why?
Well, going over the loyalty, I just was going over it over and over again for so long and my hands started cramp. So I noticed I wasn't going as good as I was over some letters. I would do, if you can see, the one T is way shaded in better than this A and this O. I feel like over time I just got tired. Start on this side and on this one.
How do you feel about that butterfly? That butterfly is pretty solid. I feel like you just got to round off some edges. Do you get what I mean by that? It's just you're quite shaky, but if you can get comfortable with holding that machine.
Yeah, I think I know I'm heavy-handed. I've always been heavy-handed, so I overthink. Like, I'm constantly trying to adjust how much pressure I put into it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's day one. Hey, I want to ask you about your opinions. How you feel about this? Tell me a little bit more. Start off by the cherry.
Honestly, with the cherry, it was a little. How do you say that word, bro? Like.
What's the word you're looking for?
Like hard.
Hard
for me to do it because the line is little and stuff. But other than that, I could have done better. But
how do you feel about the butterfly?
The butterfly, it was hard too, but I guess I can do it. I can do it.
How do you feel about the loyalty one then?
Loyalty is same thing. I could have done better, but it's okay.
What do you think you lacked in today? What do you think you didn't do as best as you thought you did?
Steady hands. Maybe work on the shading, and
maybe going a little bit slower to fill in.
Yeah, going a little bit slower. And
out of those three, which one would you pick out is your best work for today?
Probably the cherry.
Probably cherry. Okay. Do you think smoking made it worse for you?
Honestly, I think it would have still turned out the same either way.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask Braden for about his thoughts and opinions. I do really like this. Wow. Okay. So.
I mean, 66% is passing, so that's good. The cherry, that was definitely my worst. Obviously, it was the start, so. Going over lines, there was no confidence in any of my lines going here. I think I went over every single line at least twice, except for maybe the circles. But then the butterfly, watching you with your precision line, like it definitely helped me understand that you gotta literally watch the ink go into the skin. It's not just watch the needle, like watch your hand. You literally are looking at where the needle makes the contact. And I think filling in the butterfly definitely gave me the advantage on loyalty because I was sitting there packing this in and learning like how small and how slow to go with the packing. And my favorite, I mean, I got a little help on both of these, but my favorite would probably be the butterfly just because it looks cool even though I didn't get no shading in on it. Yeah, I think I did pretty good.
I want to ask, what do you think you lacked in today? If there was anything you feel like you needed.
One thing I do need to work on is, I mean, even though I'm going slow enough, there's definitely times I still need to go back over and repack. So obviously maybe a little more attention to detail. And then when it comes to swiping these sharp corners right here at the end of your motion, it's still kind of new to me. So those are the two things.
Yeah. Overall, I think that came out of all the best fake skin. You did really well. It was good that you were asking questions. Asking questions always gets you a little bit more farther.
Is never did I just assume something. I would always ask, even if it was just, oh, should I put the needle start at the top, start at the bottom? Just even little stuff like that definitely helped me.
Yeah. Okay.